Hi there, everyone. This is a present I got for Christmas from my sister and her family. Proudly made in China. Oh boy. Just call me Stuart Ashen. Yeah, I bet a lot of you are saying to yourselves, "Oh no, it's a pop station." What were they thinking? Actually, no, this isn't a pop station. It's actually more akin to the Dingoo, if you can remember that. The Dingoo was this multimedia handheld console which can play games. It's got emulation built into it, as well as play short video clips, photos, MP3s, a lot. It's a multimedia thing. So yeah, it's actually a lot more akin to that. Plus, apparently, it's got the software to run stuff. Sorry, run stuff on Real Player. Hey, remember Real Player? Yeah, apparently they're still around. Oh, I remember TV Arc. Actually, I think TV Arc's still around, but I don't know. I think they still use Real Player. Anyway, here's the device itself. And as you can see, sorry about the glare. You can see my Nico Jishi plushes though. Anyway, but yeah, as you can see, it doesn't know whether or not it's trying to be a PlayStation Vita or a Nintendo Switch. Especially since you can see the plus and minus symbols there. Those aren't buttons; those are just little lights that just light up. But yeah, the face buttons feel okay. The two thumbstick things, they do work, though, especially the right one, are just a little bit on the stiff side. And then, of course, you've got your select and start buttons. They're fine. And an Esquire button, for whatever reason. Actually, no, that's an escape button. That just lets you leave a game and go on to a little screen which allows you to save your progress or whatever. Since yes, this actually also has save states for each of the emulators. Underneath, you have a micro SD card slot because yeah, yeah, you can put in more games and this that and the other onto a micro SD card and just plop it into this thing. You also got a headphone jack because you also have another slot just next to that, just right there where my finger was. That is for not for mains power. That's actually for a set of cables which come in this, which is the which are actually composite cables. So you can plug this into a TV, which I haven't done yet. But yeah, you can plug it into the TV through composite cables. The red, the yellow, and the white cables, and you can practically just play this on your TV if you wanted. And the one beside there is micro USB. That is for a micro USB to USB cable, which is also included, which is used for charging this thing. You just need to have one of those plugs with a USB thing, so you can plug it into the mains and charge it, or use a phone charger or whatever. Since lots of people have those. And on the upside of this, you have a power button which does nothing except for making a beeping sound on the main menu. The switch beside it is the actual power button, and you've got volume controls, which I think work. I don't know. And you have the left and right triggers here, which they feel alright, though I think they also do the volume for some reason. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this is what the back looks like. Of course, is where the speakers are, and the main thing here must be, of course, where the main battery for this thing is. Obviously it's a lithium ion, yeah, ones used by phones to charge this thing up. And apparently this is the 8 GB model, so as it or X7, since the instruction manual, written in perfect pidgin English, lists various different ones they do. So yeah, like I said, you can it's one of these things which is it's a Dingoo, and it's trying to be both a PlayStation Vita and a Nintendo Switch at the same time, which is insane. But there you go. It's China. You can tell that in the Final Fantasy font. It's proudly made in China. I'm holding it upside down. Perfectly made in China. Whatever. Yeah. I'll just have it. I'll let you guys have a little look. See at it's not even the power button. This is the power button. The little switch above, and you can see got sorry, the lights on the Well, they just about see them. They're lit up, and you can see, yeah, the plus and minus symbols. They're just lights for this. Yeah, it's practically just an emulation console thing. So yeah, you got sorry, after doing all the selecting here, because I need to see what I'm doing. You got several emulations. You got MAME, you got Famicom, which is NES, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Super Famicom, Mega Drive, Game Boy Color. I will admit though, for the few games I did play, the emulation is quite good. It's just the controls just felt a bit stiff. So for the a few games which are on this thing, you have to hand it to them because I said the emulation is quite good. I mean, if they're stepping up their game, which is good in a way. You know, so you're not actually getting total rubbish. You probably get something which is, if you put some time and effort into it, could actually very well be playable. Anyway, let's see. I'm just going to select a game here just to prove my point here. I've got one actually in mind if I can find it. Hello, where are you? oh, hold on. I've got to show you guys this on this menu here. There's a game here called Diplodocus. I bet you'll never ever guess what that game is. I'm going to show you, but in a moment. First of all, I want to take you to the first one. Not the first one, so the one below it. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. That's Breakers, as in for the Neo Geo Breakers. Now, obviously, the Neo Geo was one of the more powerful arcade machines out there in the 1990s, and of course, they had the home version, which, you know, completely blew away all the competition. So, let's see how well it emulates it. So, press A for OK, new game, let it load. Also, sorry if the because this is only like a standard webcam, so the footage isn't probably going to come out looking too great. But from the naked eye, the emulation is not that bad. It's as I said, very serviceable. So yeah, that's had a bit enough there. Yeah, escape. I forgot. Yeah. That escape button takes you to also this menu where it lets you load game, save game, this, that, and the other, and go to exit. So there we are. But yeah, I'm just going to let you. I'm just going to let you see. So Diplodocus and new game. We're on Diplodocus. Yeah, it's a Neo Geo game. The boot up goes quite fast for some reason. Ooh, Technos. Wait. Hang on a second. This is no Diplodocus. It's the Neo Geo Double Dragon game. Oh boy, yeah. I just wanted to let you guys, because that blew my mind. They're thinking, why call it Diplodocus? It's the file names. I've got no idea why. But yeah, I didn't mean to do that. No. But yeah, the emulation for Neo Geo is quite good. However, not everything will work. Let's go to X-Men vs Street Fighter, which is a CPS2 game. Capcom PlayStation 2, in case you don't know. So let's select, and it crashes. Yeah, it just goes back onto the welcome thing, and then it just goes back onto this. So yeah, not all the games are going to work, unfortunately, because it is what it is. It's a cheap multi-emulation, well, not that cheap, but you get the idea. It's a multi-emulation console from China. It's going to have its ups and downs. All right, let's try a couple of other games just so I can show you the fact that the emulation is pretty much as is. Hold on, let's go to... Okay, let's do DuckTales on the NES. Okay, it's going quite fast because this is the European version. But, well, let's just, oh, yeah, go on. Yes, Amazon, yes. There actually is another version of this on here, which is the NTSC version. It doesn't go quite as fast, but I can't really control it too well because I'm trying to play it backwards. But yeah, the emulation though is quite good. But then again, it's Nintendo. Or the NES. The NES is very easy to emulate. Hence why you got Family clones to begin with. Let's get out of here. Let's try. Ooh, Mega Drive. Let's see. Now, when I played Mega Drive, I tried obviously with Sonic the Hedgehog. It was mostly okay. You can play it just fine. There's little not I don't want to say issues with the sound. It just sounds a little bit off, but that's obviously because this thing doesn't have the Yamaha sound chip that the Mega Drive had, since that was responsible for a lot of the sounds that the Mega Drive had. Yeah, here we go. Sonic the Hedgehog. Just let it load up. Again, it might sound a little off. Oh, this is Sonic 2. Oh. Yeah, Sonic 1 played alright, but this is, hold on. This feels like it's gone onto two-player mode for some reason, and it's slow as heck. So, oh yeah. I didn't see the 2 there, but yeah, some of stop that. So yeah, some of the emulation, depending on the file, is going to be good, and some of it's going to be not that great. Anyway, that's a fine example of it. That's it. Yeah, I was going to say, get out of there. Let's try Super Nintendo, because there was one game I played and it seemed absolutely fine when I played it, and that was Groove Troop here. Got the Capcom logo. So I'll just try and go on to the main game since just sort of goofy. But yeah, it looks and sounds just like the game I had on the Super Nintendo back in the day. So yeah, it's I guess it might also depend on the file more so than the emulator. It can very well be hit and miss with these things. So that was Super Nintendo. Go away. No, I don't want new I have to get used to this. Game Boy. Yeah, let's do Game Boy. Because this thing emulates Game Boy as well. Yeah, that's a funny thing. Bunny Adventure. In fact, I've got one of those, a couple of those like game stick things you plug into the TV. They always call it Bunny Adventure. It's actually Tiny Toons. Well, obviously, because you play Buster Bunny in that as the main character. But I'll just let you have a little look at the Game Boy emulation here. Hold on, yeah, start, because again, I've got to do all this. But yeah, well, I didn't realise I could just do it like this. But yeah, the Game Boy emulation, you can actually see it's several shades of grey because it was the Game Boy and all, is not too bad either. Let's escape from there. No, I don't want to. It's also got no, it's also sorry. Getting confused. It's got a few Game Boy Color games, Game Boy Advance. Let's try Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance, I think, is the one where was it? I think it's this one. Yeah, let's try King of Fighters, Neo Wave or something. I think this one had some issue with the sound or the thing. I'm just trying to slate. Yeah, I think it's look, I think it's slightly delayed, like the sound, and I think the inputs might be slightly delayed as well. I think that might be due to the emulator on this thing. But so yeah, so it does do like some Game Boy Advance stuff. Like I said, they've also got Game Boy Color. I'm trying to do stuff at the same time. I'll just press. Right, B. Thank you. Oh yeah, here's the game. Yeah, here's the Game Boy Color. I'll just show you one game because that's pretty much the same as the Game Boy, except everything's in color. Duh. I don't know what's going on. I chose Disneyland. Oh my god, no, it's Looney Tunes. It said Disneyland. It lies. Oh, hold on. But yeah, as you can see, the emulation doesn't look too bad here. But again, this is because it's the Game Boy Color. It's not necessarily hard to emulate. But yeah, that's Game Boy Color. Yeah, sorry, I'm only doing this quick glimpses, but yeah, there we are. So we did that. We did that. We did. I think pretty much that's all of them, or at least all the main ones. Other, which features a marker there, it just features a few random files. Actually, is this the one with the? I'm just looking. Is this the one with the DuckTales one, which is correct? No, I keep doing the wrong button. Oh no, it's DuckTales 2. Let's try this one then. Ah, if you listen, it's actually the right correct pitch this time because it's the NTSC version. So we'll just go on to Amazon here. But yeah, again, as I said, the emulation. Oh, sorry about the glare. The emulation is quite not bad, but then again, this is NES. NES is very easy to emulate. But yeah, it just proves my point. But yeah, you got a list there of the different emulators. Let me just is there anything more? Yeah, they say, but yeah, some of the systems shown here are are a bit confusing because they might mean something completely different. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, it's a pretty much a hit and miss console really at the end of the day, where sorry, where you know some stuff works, some stuff may not work. But again, it's a console from China. What do you expect? But yeah, I just found it to be an interesting little oddity, and that's why I wanted to show it off to you guys. But yeah, this also comes with composite cable, so you can plug it into the TV. It comes with a USB cable for charging. You just need to have a little charging plug thing to plug it into the actual wall to plug the USB in, so this can actually be charged. This actually was working on full charge when I did my demonstration. Ooh, it's a system within a system. Systemception. Okay, then I won't leave you with the optical illusion. Yeah. So this is it just says plus, enhanced system plus, whatever. Anyway, it's a Dingoo that's trying to be a PlayStation Vita and a Switch at the same time. Random, I know. I just wanted to show it off to you guys because of just how absolutely random it is. So thank you, Katie. Thank you to Steve. Thank you to the kids for this very interesting gift, I must say. Anyway, take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed seeing the video. Bye.